Yo, 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 what is up, my fallopian tubers? Cesare from the barrio coming back at you with another video for your butt. Today's gonna be a 3-video response. Yes, 3-video response, Bob Lewis. And it ain't cheating. Haven't you ever heard, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying? I gotta knock all these out, man. So I'm gonna do 3 today. This one, the first one's gonna be for Mr. Fisherbike, who wants you to show 2 or more refractors. Okay, so I went through all my slabs just to be 100% sure that the cards I'm getting are refractors. So I went with cards that actually said refractors, and I actually have 2. First one being this Christian Laettner. Bam! Look how shiny it is, so shiny. And the reason I bought this card, it was actually cheap, and I had just seen the night before that Christian Laettner show that they had about him, the documentary. And I gotta say, Shaquille O'Neal was very humble and handled the situation well when Christian Laettner got chosen over him for the, was it the Olympic team or something? And then second refractor I have that I could confirm, because it says Frank Thomas Atomic Refractor, is this refractor of Frank Thomas from 1996 Bowman's Best Cuts. Ow! Chow! Check it out. Bam! Boom! Woo! There's the flavor! Woo! Damn, that's a sweet, nice card. All right, so there's my 2 refractors for Mr. Fisherbike. Next, we got Bowman 53, who wants us to show us just a few 50s cards and maybe something you enjoy from the 50s. I'm going with music. Even though I do enjoy a lot of 50s, I'm an antique collector also. So let's show some 50s cards, and I guess I'll talk about some of the music in the meantime. Even though all these cards right here look alike, these first 2 are actually, I think, 1949. As you can tell from the bottom right here, they don't say what year they're from. But then when you get to the 50s, they actually say 1950 Bowman on the bottom right there. All right. So here's some 1950 Bowman cards, and let's talk about music. Oh man, music. I've been a music lover forever, man. I used to just check out this 1951 Bowman of Vic Wertz when it changed a little bit compared to the 1950. I got a 52 right here, tops. If you don't have a 1952 tops, you're not a real baseball card collector. You gotta have one, no matter which one it is. All right. So let's get on to 1950s music, man. I love 1950s music. Anywhere from, my dad used to listen to Fats Domino, Elvis Presley, you know, then, you know, from watching La Bamba, you know, Richie Valens. You got, you know, just, man, when I was younger and I was like a teenager, I used to iron everything, man. My pants, my shirts, even my socks, my underwear. Listening to oldies like 50s music, like say the Drifters, Sam Cooke, the Penguins, the Platters, you know, stuff like that was something that almost every Mexican teenage kid who was like in that gangster lifestyle was doing, man. Check out this 54. Just sweet. I think this was the only card ever produced of actually 2 people, you know, these brothers, where it's actually their base card. So this is both of their base card shared. But then too, you know, from movies like say Back to the Future or even Stand By Me, you get all these, you know, artists like Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry. So man, 50s music, I can listen to 50s music all day. There's my days, weeks where I go through listening to nothing but 50s music. So here's my 50s cards and a short talk about 50s music, man. You know, Little Richard, Ray Charles, all them stars, man. So next is gonna be for Psyched on baseball cards. And what Psyched on baseball cards want is for us to show something that we don't show often or it's not displayed. And for most of you, you know that I'm a set collector. And one of the sets that I probably talk about the least that I have, and a lot of people love this set, and I never have really been too fond of it for whatever reason. But so I guess that's why I don't talk about it much or show it off. But I do have the complete set from 1975. And on the front, I have Gary Carter on the spine as my showcase card. Shout out to Carter's kids, Steve. But I used to love the show called The Baseball Bunch. And Gary Carter, you know, Ozzie Smith, Johnny Bench, you know, the Chicken of San Diego. They were all regulars on there, man. So I grew fond of Gary Carter. And so I do have the complete set. And I have these two. These are the two cards that are not in the binder, that are actually just in a couple of Beckett graded cards. So my dilemma is I either need to buy these raw, cheap, or break these out of the case so that I can put them in their proper, you know, binder spot. But I do have the complete 1975 tops. So there you go. I'm psyched on baseball cards, Tony. Hope that was acceptable. So remember, everybody, love the hobby. Keep collecting baseball cards forever. I said, ciao.